it's going to be a while.
Well, Wraith won 2-0 last time these guys played in, I want to say, winter semis. So it wasn't a convincing 2-0, but it was definitely a much-needed 2-0, and that's going to go to show you what happens between these two players. So, yes, it's going to be a very, very hectic, campy game, but it's also going to be, you know, who doesn't have the sticky fingers, who doesn't have the butter fingers in this scenario. Because one bad move can definitely cost one of these players the game.
They're both going to play very patient, of course. They're both zoners, so...
Yeah, no reason to approach. No reason to approach whatsoever.
Yeah, percent lead is going to play a big role because it might lead it to a timeout if we see.
Well, it could be whatever it wants to be. All I know is this is a best-of-5 grand finals, a potential reset on lock. We could be going into 10 games. I don't want to jinx that. I just said that, but I probably did jinx it. Whatever happens, this is Pacman, this is Snake, this is Wraith, this is Sinji in grand finals for your viewing pleasure, folks. I am Milagros. This is Mild by my side. We are both going to do the best we can to commentate this. I don't know what to call this. I don't want to say cancerous, but it's not cancerous. It's
this
more of
fun
like
match.
Yeah, let's call it fun.
Yeah, so I think they're both just trying to obtain percent lead and just try waiting until they're ready to get the kill. But right now, they're just trying to stay on their own side.
Yeah, both players doing very well trying to maintain stage control. But yeah, Sinji's really good at getting those hydrants in the middle of the stage, and then it kind of becomes like a shootout.
Yeah, I think Wraith's getting a good understanding of what to do against the fruits and just try to just like avoid it and play around them rather than straightforward against them.
One thing that Wraith's going to have to watch out for, and it's the usage of that Nikita. You know, Nikita is very good in terms of edge guarding, but if you can't, using it on while Pacman is on stage, on the other side of the stage, is kind of, you know, dangerous. Because you know that Pacman has the projectiles. He can definitely throw out keys, bells, and once you give him a chance to get in, because Snake has to aim and drag around that Nikita for a little bit until you decide to let go of the analog stick and continue your setups.
In this matchup for both characters, it's all about timing for their projectiles. So if like one of them mistimes the projectile, then it's probably game over for that stock. Yeah, already waiting for the first stock to go away.
And this has already been a minute and a half, guys. Is it 8 minutes or is it 7 minutes? Whatever it is, all I know is it is still happening right now, and these guys still holding on to their first stocks. But Wraith with the percent lead, so if the game were to end like this, you know, it ends on a good note. It ends on 3 stock to 3 stock. Snake wins by 6%.
Oh,
no. Yeah, that's literally what I mentioned before, you know. You want to use the Nikitas, you got to be very aware and very cautious of how you use it, because you are just asking for Sinji, for this Pacman player, to get in your face and potentially hit you with any of his projectiles or forward or smash attacks like he did right there.
Yeah, Wraith got a little bit distracted, and for that he slipped up and he got a stock taken away.
Yeah,
so,
but you know what? There's nothing that... Okay, I thought he was going to go for it all. Nothing that this edge guard from Sinji is just top notch right now. But nothing that an up tilt can't do for Wraith right now if he can find the opening. But he's not relying at all on his
yeah. Wraith's getting a little bit impatient with his projectiles, but it could still it could still go either way. He can still bring back the stock, and they could go back to where they were earlier.
There you go. That's what he needed. All he needed was one little bait, getting the punish there, but 92% already dealt on Wraith's second stock, man. And if you're Sinji, you have no reason to approach, and you're kind of forcing Wraith to have to get in. Not something you're going to see very often from Wraith, but it's something that he has been known to do, and when he's done it, he has been able to convert. He already has 29%. It's literally a mirror percentage, 29, 92.
Yeah, just a second ago, Wraith picks it up, playing a bit more aggressive, and it's good because, like, they... Oh.
Dude, that was like 4 parries in a row. That's pretty nice. Give him the stock for that, man. Ooh. I like what Sinji wanted to do there, but the bounce back with grenades, you know, sending Snake up, not going to get that bell conversion that he wanted.
they're right now just playing a turf war on just like who could get the first hits and who could cover their side better.
Wow, nice usage of the apple. Not gonna get the stock yet. Snake is a heavy lad. But so, dude, these parries have been timed to perfection right now from Wraith, man. He's doing really, really well.
Wraith just dodging all these fruit, just making sure that he lives this stock and they could become even again. Hydra doesn't seem to be an issue for him. He's getting rid of it with the C4s pretty well, and grenades are just like helping him a lot right now.
Wow. I like what Sinji wanted to do there. It wasn't going to convert, unfortunately, but just knowing that, that was a missed punish right there from Sinji. That's all I got to say. He had the punish there. He had the forward smash, or any smash attack. Even a backer would have sealed it, but didn't convert. But that up apple will convert and seal the stock. I'm going to head to the bathroom real quick because I know I'm going to be here for a long time. So have fun with Chris on commentary just for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, yeah, Sinji's getting a bit more up close than he was earlier. Just keeping Wraith on the ledge right now. Hydrant's being a hydrant, yeah. So really nowhere to say it. But like, Wraith was just trying to stay in his own area, and then now they're just trying to play a bit more aggressive, just trying to get more percent out.
Yeah, this is the game you play with Sinji. He'll be patient with you, and he'll set you up. He'll set you up with something real nice. He's very calculated with the fruits. And if you're playing against Snake especially, Snake wants to set you up too. So, I mean, Wraith's playing from behind.
Good up tilt.
Although is just about evening it up here. So we'll see which one of these guys gets their optimal setups. But, I mean, Pacman might have to work a little bit harder, at least to a certain extent.
Yeah, Wraith can still bring this back. As we see earlier, that like if they just both stay in their area, then percent could be not that much of an issue. Oh, we have never mind. 54 seconds, 53 seconds.
Yeah, this
left.
is a very likely timeout. I mean, unless we'll see what Pacman can do in the meantime to take this stock, or there's really no rush. I mean, he's got about 100% lead, so might as well just kind of wait and be patient.
Yeah. Wraith could still steal the stock, but like Sinji's just trying to like maneuver around, making sure he's not getting hit.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where it's definitely frustrating if you're Wraith. You already kind of see what the percentage is like. You see less than 30 seconds on the clock, and you end up running into something because you know you're probably lost anyways.
It gets very annoying. Yeah, you really can't do anything once you're like there. It gets annoying. You kind of lose composure once you're there. You're like, I'm here, and I got nothing left to do. Hunk S powers.
All right, I'm back. We got Sinji Pog versus Wraith Pog.
Yeah, you ready to wait again?
What's up?
You ready to wait again?
Yeah, this would be a set and a half. You know, people watching at home, make sure you have your popcorn ready because it's gonna be a long one. All right, playing the matchup optimally. Some great grenades using the platform as a wall in order to make it a little bit harder for Sinji to use his projectiles.
No, yeah, they're back to this little half-on-half thing they have going on.
Yeah.
Sinji trying to start something right now, but Wraith just keeping good patience, not trying to lose like he did last game.
I like the B reverse grenade pull there, because like he positions himself in such a way to kind of bait 40-minute VOD Pog, but he positioned himself in such a way to bait Sinji to hit him. And had Sinji like actually taken the bait, he would have gotten like counter hit for a lot of damage. And great use of the grenades, just make it really hard for Sinji to, effectively keep up with Wraith's wall.
Yeah, Rid's throwing a lot at a time, so it's going to be hard for Sinji to throw his fruits. But looks like Sinji's controlling the stage right now.
All right, finally has percent lead for the first time in the set. All right, just kind of hoping, scouting out that back, that double jump. Looking for a back air. Finally gets the weak back he's been looking for. Slightly stronger back here.
I've been noticing that Apple's been very useful against Wraith. It's really just getting him up in the air so Sinji can just grab a new fruit.
Yeah. Ooh, Sinji hitting the... Oh, no, I'm not trying to be biased. All right. Yeah, but that was a really good call out on the short hop.
Yeah, Galaxian. Yeah, Galaxian racks up a good amount of percent with its combos.
All right. So yeah, Sinji, pretty good lead right now. Keeping looking way different from the beginning. Keeping Wraith on the defensive.
No, yeah, I think Wraith's just trying to find one grenade he can throw in so he can get in and just get the kill right now.
Yeah.
Going for Nikita again.
Tries to go for the Nikita, but yeah, he snapped way too early. Great use of the back throw, catching him shielding. Yeah, Wraith's going high a lot because Sinji really can't get to him, especially that fast. Like, if he does have a hydrant set up correctly, he can get up that high, but under normal circumstances, he can't really reach him. So smart stuff. Still sitting at 114% life lead. Doing very good for Sinji.
So, yeah, we got 5 minutes left with 2 stocks. We could wait this out a little bit, but looks like Wraith's just trying to get wait out a bit while Sinji's just trying to go in the save up for the aggressive.
Yeah, both players are really like counterplaying each other well, and we're seeing a lot of like a good amount of back and forth. All right, great use of the early ending the cipher early. All right, gets the C4, but actually no, that was a grenade, but he didn't quite get the follow up off that. All right, Sinji's definitely like really playing the matchup amazing, like immaculately. There's so many times where like he has to where Wraith is forced to jump in an odd angle and it leaves himself open for Sinji to kind of like anti-air him.
Yeah, Hydrant's kind of getting annoying for Wraith. You can see that he's just trying to find the kill right now, but they're both just waiting on their side, just trying to find something where they can follow up.
All right, almost pegs the back of his shield with the grenade. Good follow-ups. Yeah, Wraith just getting out there, doing a great job of just like getting back to stage. That's something I haven't. I wonder if Sinji can start like adapting to the Wraith's high recoveries.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times like Wraith just goes super high, and Sinji's not in a position to really even threaten it.
Yeah, Sinji understanding that Wraith really wants to get that up tilt right now. Not following up off with that bell.
All right, great stuff. Oh, wow. Drops the grenade, though. Saving his bacon. Good use of the down air. That went Mach 11. All right. Has Wraith on the ground right now. Good use of these platforms. Trying to get Sinji to slip up even like once.
Sinji right now is just trying to fake out with the hydrant there, thinking he's going to use the hydrant with this fruit along together, picking up the key.
Yeah, he's using it as like a very good physical wall, and like even if he doesn't use the hydrant, just the mental game of having the hydrant out there is really hard for Wraith. But great parry on the attempted forward tilt. That's gonna be a huge momentum swing. Yo, our grand finals, that would be.
Wraith can still bring this back, but right now it looks to be Sinji's favorite. Yeah. Hydrant's getting very annoying after like throwing the key because it's just going to be sent out very fast.
Wow, barely living.
Yeah, at this point, if you're throwing both out, you're going to get hit by either one of them.
All right, so Hydrant's one hit away. Good shielding coming out from Wraith. Very good reactions. I said there's like a moderate amount. Like, there's not a lot of zoners. They're just the good players happen to play zoners. Right. Wow, yeah, gets caught in the jump. Good stuff to Sinji.
Yeah, Key's been doing a lot in this set, so it's just going to get pretty annoying.
We got a fan for you, Mild.
Bro, It's Jazzy
Hey,
G.
Jazzy's a fan of me too. Let's go, last bog. Wraith had like a really good start, but Sinji slightly tailored the way he was zoning, and forced once he got like the first opening, he was able to run away with the momentum the entire game and just the counter zone
Yo,
Wraith so well.
I got hero bias.
I'll go on Hero. I see
Yeah.
round pops.
Hero might help. Yeah. Hero's a better zone game. Bounce only lasts so long. I think around like 12 seconds.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
about 12 seconds, and it makes you slightly slower. I can kind of see this because like he can do Rising Nair now, so you can almost like you can kind of
Yeah.
deal with the boxing game. Wait, since you have 2-0, or I thought it was only 1-0.
Nah.
Oh,
Before this. Yeah. But what is? Yeah. Wraith. He's wasted a lot of mana from just like from the first interaction where there was really no interaction whatsoever too.
Yeah, Wraith is kind of getting put in the corner right now. This is
Yeah.
looking a little rough, but almost gets to grab the tie turner.
I don't think he was really conserving his mana well, and he could have done a better job of that.
Yeah.
Now with this, he really can't mix up his recovery, and he's gonna get less trapped. Yeah.
Wow, a zero death coming out from DA Sinji.
Ow.
Stingy. My words, man. Wow, gets the aerial snooze, but like, if you're below like 60, you can just mash. Even in the air, you can mash out of that.
Yeah. I think Hero wasn't necessarily the smartest idea. I think if he just
He was
played-
doing. I could see his thought process behind it, where it's like,
Oh.
yeah, Wraith.
yeah,
It's like he just wasn't really.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to swing the momentum back in his favor. So he's like, oh, let me go Hero, a character who can just kind of kill you, and has a little bit easier time, like with like catching Pacman zoning attempts with like that second charge side beat.
I think he's been getting exploited with his recovery. He hasn't been landing the best. He could have went to ledge or just like changed up a bit, but like
Sub RJ.
yeah, bracket reset. Yeah.
All right, he gets a bracket reset. But I think Wraith actually knocked him into losers, right? Going to Bayo.
Yeah. I think Wraith's just trying to find something that would work, but not necessarily knowing what would.
Oh, yeah. Because Sinji definitely sat down and he's like, okay, this is how you was zoning me. And he just like,
Yeah.
he was just keeping, he was, as soon as he got lead once, he was running away with it. All right. Abusing that platform. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be like, whoever can get a good lead first has all the momentum in the world.
Yeah.
Good, nice 21%. Still has the platforms. Wow, the anti-air Galaga, though. This is going to be huge. Taking 87,
Yeah.
95% climbing.
I don't think Bayo could really counter with all these projectiles coming towards her.
Yeah. I guess Nair to kind of get around that, but like Hydrant, as tall as it is, if you go for like ground level side B, you can kind of just you get stuck on top of it. I guess Mama Mild is trying to give Mild some heads up in this commentary right now. Good use of the forward tilt. Trying to hard read the Sinji going for some aggressive forward airs on shield. Doesn't quite get it though.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
good trades. Sitting at 140 right now. Ooh, dying off the hop to the apple time.
If Wraith plays a bit more aggressive with Bayo, that might help. But like, I don't really think that he could do anything about all these projectiles coming towards him.
He's trying to go. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
finally gets the
Yeah.
yeah, he got the down B he was looking for, but doesn't quite get the conversion. That's really going to hurt. Because it's conversions like that you need to hit as Bayonetta, especially in a matchup as polarizing as this, where like we in zone for most of the game, and you're fighting a zoner who could just combo you off the projectiles and kill you.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff to Sinji knowing the SDI, going down and away.
Yeah. Wraith is getting the percent, but he really doesn't seem to know what he could do to kill. Like, he's going for the options that he could start to get a kill, but he's not really capitalizing on, oh, I got this punish off him missing.
Yeah, he's getting like 30%. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was such a phenomenal down B, but since Sinji threw out the multi-hit, that was going to hit it. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Wish time's going to be drained out a little bit because he's been using it a bit too much.
Yeah, the fact that it's been used so much, really hurting him. Nice back air wall, but Sinji, patient player as he is, going to just kind of take that to the corner. Wow, gets really lucky. The wind box from the hydrant pushing him away. A little break up some space. When you realize back air.
Yeah. I think Wraith's trying to force the counter too much. Like, he's getting hit a lot, but like the counter hasn't been helping, and still going for it's not going to help out either.
I wonder if you can like start baiting like the counter, like doing like an empty hop, and going for a back air or something, or a different option.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah, finally takes out the first stock. Sitting at 175, might help him out with all this rage. He might be able to actually kill when Bayo normally can, but the Z-drop apple is going to take him to the top. Gets it down here. Let's see if he can get this this ledge trap. Wow, gets the Galaga. No follow-up on the Galaga though. Taking a forward air string. It's going to be huge. Great parry, but still a couple more hits coming out from that downer. Actually, no, he went for another downer.
Yeah. These counters really aren't helping, so I think Ray just doesn't know what to do right now.
Yeah, he's like, how do I get in? He's able to kind of like finagle his way in here and there, but he's not getting the damage he needs, and that's really hurting him. Because he's getting, as I said, like he's getting the 30% combos when he needs the 60% combos. Because that puts like Sinji in awkward positions where like he can go for, or Wraith can go for those riskier back airs, and like he can take a trade. But right now it's like he's getting up aired, and he's at 77.
Yeah. I think Raid's predicting too much, thinking, oh, he's gonna do this, but at the same time, it's
Conceal Smash not going to kill though, since it's not the sweet spot. Sweet spot is at the tipper, and there's also, I think the mechanic still exists where like when you're in which time you take slightly less knockback. So that's why like in Smash 4, you'd see the Bayonettas wait for the Smash attacks. And that's something I don't know that they can still do, because it's a lot easier to get out of those frame traps. Yeah, Sinji might run away with his 6-0.
sad Waka Waka.
True. he is going for the 30% combos when he does need the the offstage presence.
Going back to Snake might have been a good option. They could still zone each other out, but like.
And he was also like mentally reset Sinji on his habits. So like he can not only get away with like some of the same things he has been doing, but he can also like get more data on what Sinji's doing. All right, accidentally hits himself with his own grenade. A little bit yikes, but not too much of a percent deficit to really make it out. I'll try and go to Forge. I'll see what my weekend plans are.
But yeah, I honestly think just like outzone each other out would work. But like Wraith just needs to make sure he's one step ahead. Because like Sinji's been on top of it right now, understanding what Wraith's gonna go for.
That apple really frustrating for him because it can cover the. He just like throw it from platform so well, and it covers like such a good angle that it's awkward for Wraith to get around. Yeah,
with a lot of people, like Apple has been like big issue.
Apple's good. Most of his projectiles are really good, especially when you're Sinji and you really know how to use them. Right, so he's sitting at 129, trying to go for the jab mix-up. Hydrant though making a little bit.
Yeah. Going with L usually now, and yeah.
Nah, I love talking to chat while I'm commentating. That's fun. What? Not as fun as getting up here though. Sinji, a dominant stock coming out.
Yeah. Sinji's been mixing up his fruit well, but like he has like a solid understanding of like I'm gonna go.
Gets the throw that he's been waiting for it. That tilt. This to be a huge momentum swing. Gets it. Wow. Kills him at 90. What a huge momentum swing from Wraith. He's playing like a man possessed right now. He's leaned in, dialed.
Yeah.
Dials are stored.
I think Wraith right now is showing that like he really wants this, so he's gonna keep going.
Oh,
and
great
keep-
tech. All right, yeah, he's playing a lot better around the
Yeah. He's getting rid of the hydrant at the same time playing around it. So he's getting a better understanding that he's going to go for these fruit. And like holding shield for a longer time is going to help out.
All right, still has a little bit of deficit, but like he's definitely playing around this hydrant a lot smarter. Accidental side B, but cancels it early enough. Oh man, he keeps jumping after these when he grenades the hydrants, and Sinji just like forward airs or just like hits it with anything, and then sends at an angle that covers the jump. So I feel like Wraith needs to play a little bit more grounded around the hydrants, and maybe try and go for like a little bit more dash attacks or even down tilts, or just like crawl and make it awkward for Sinji to go for certain moves, because you can crawl under a rising forward air, and you can up tilt under it. So maybe that's something that like hopefully Wraith can incorporate.
No, yeah, right now, even though at a high percent, he's understanding his surroundings a bit better than he was earlier in the set.
Gets hit by the down B. Almost dying off the top, but Snake eats his Wheaties, so heavy boy, keep holding on to the stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he short hopped off the platform and then didn't double jump immediately, which is what hurt him on that.
Yeah. Regardless of Wraith moving around with the hydrant and all the fruits coming out, Sinji is still keeping his ground, staying in his staying near ledge, and just
wow, great
using his
parry.
fruits to his advantage.
I wonder if he has anything to break it. Especially when Sinji is like all the way across the stage and has his back to him, because he can't turn around with hydrants or when he has a fruit stored. But it's slightly like it just slows down his reaction time.
Yeah, I think what is it? At this point, it's just trying to understand what fruits are going to come out and just try to move around it. Yeah.
Great
C4.
second use of the C4, because the first C4 blew it up, and then he kind of used the grenade to kind of hide that he was throwing another C4. And Sinji was like, not only saying, there's so many things that Sinji had to keep track of. He was able to kind of like weave his way in there. I guess hit by his own grenade. Good cook on the grenade.
Yeah, this could still go either way. This 50% doesn't mean a lot right now. So as long as Wraith just gets the percent back by just staying in his zone, and at the same time respecting Pacman's projectiles and not getting hit.
Yeah. See, I feel like he's just got a lot better idea of like what moves send where, especially like when he's throwing all these grenades, is you can tell it's like, okay, since I threw this grenade, he can just like break it right here. What a great anti-air zone breaker dash attack. That was some good momentum he really needed. All right, gets the dare out of shield. Almost getting the second follow-up. The dash attack not breaking it. Yeah, that's why. All right, so that's why he hasn't been going for the dash attack. So I guess what he has to do is he has to weaken the hydrant with the.
Yeah, I think it needs to be like about 15% for.
He needs to throw a grenade at it before he dash attacks it. Yes, I am, Syrup. Even though you've gotten the glow up, like I'd love to fight you again. All right.
Yeah.
Just sitting behind, using that wall. Great parry. He caught the apple.
He's like, I'm not
really
gonna get hit up to the apple anymore.
Because he can't charge. He can't go for the
Yeah.
he can't use the ledge to charge for key. He has to be risky though, because like with angles like that, Sinji can really mix them up. All right. Smart stuff. Keeping the hydrant out of play. Because going for angles like that leaves the hydrant as yours for a long time. So it denies the amount of time that Sinji can throw out another hydrant and use it to get out of try and get out of disadvantage. Yeah, he's sitting at really high percent.
Sinji waiting to clear the stock.
Great air dodge. Oh, he got hit by the wind box as he was air dodging away.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I feel like Sinji's playstyle forces the opponent to learn. He uses 2 or 3 setups until the opponent learns them. And then swaps to different. I can see that. Because, like, what I've been seeing is that Sinji will go for certain flowcharts, and then once he starts getting, once Wraith starts adapting to those flowcharts, he'll vary it up or just bait him out with said flowchart. Yeah, he's just using an escape rope right there. That wasn't cool, man. He says it's karma for coaching earlier in Bergen. Yeah. All right, going for the double down tilt. Keeping it out of play. Great parry. Trying to use the dash attack to catch Sinji.
No, Hunk, I'll help you out on this last stretch here.
Let's go.
Because we're almost out of here.
The Chris and Hunk, the special.
Dude, it's the best. Good special. Yeah, man, I don't know. Wraith has really struggled this whole set. It's kind of a shame because he actually did beat Sinji 2-0 in semis. And I don't know, man. I guess like loser side Sinji is
a whole different beast.
Yeah, because I don't even think he's dropped a game since being in losers.
Yeah.
So there is that. And this is looking like a 6-0. So
Looking like a 6-0, but I don't want to count out Wraith yet.
no, you don't want to count out Wraith. I mean, I don't want to count out Wraith, but the thing is Sinji has just really been surging this whole time, and now Wraith down another stock. Sinji only really mid%. It's hard to imagine, but definitely not impossible.
Mm-hmm. Like if he can get rid, kind of like use this spell against Sinji, that could be huge. But the chances that Sinji's gonna give him to get that bell, it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the setups that Wraith are going to be able to do is going to be enough at this point. And he's already behind, so it's going to be hard to really count on a lot of the snake stuff.
I know, like, Wraith wants these platforms, but I'm just wondering, like, if there's any other stage he could have gone to. Because it just feels like Sinji's using the platforms a little bit better than Wraith can.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I actually kind of agree. I'm not really sure as far as stage picks go. All I can tell you is that most times when I see Wraith play, I almost feel like it's always a run back to PS2.
Yeah.
Really, most of the North Jersey locals will just PS2 the whole time.
It's Tri-State Stadium.
Oh, for sure, but despite the good parries, Sinji just throwing way too many things at Wraith to really avoid.
Yeah.
And Wraith now just kind of fishing for that up tilt. Sinji knows it, that's for sure. Not going to go anywhere near him, I would imagine. He doesn't have to.
I wonder if Wraith, though, can use that as, like, extra conditioning. Just blatantly going for the up tilts. So he's, like, saying to Sinji, like, yeah, I know you want you want me to up tilt you, and I'm going to try and get you to jump in such a way that, like, or use an option that would counterplay my up tilt, and then further punish it.
All right, well, Wraith doing a little bit of damage here. You know, down, but definitely not out.
Yeah, he had some good momentum going, but like he got blown up by his own grenade, and all that momentum they had near the platform really hurt him.
Getting caught by the fire hydrant. Crossed up a little bit, did knock him the other way, though, so he's going to live the fight at least a little bit more on this second to last stock here of his tournament life.
If he can get Sinji to like 80, he can make it's still doable for him. But if he dies with Sinji only at 50, looking real rough for Wraith.
Yeah, this is definitely not the situation you want to be in when you're already down 2-0 in the second set of grands. But we'll see. We'll see what Wraith can do here as he gets lapped in percent. Sinji looking very comfortable, connects on that melon.
Yeah. Gets the F tilt. All right. He tried to go for that Nikita.
Yeah, not going to find anything with that. Going to explode that C4 as soon as he drops it, and now waiting at. I think he's wondering what he's going to do too. Looking for any kind of reprieve here, any kind of answer to what Sinji's throwing at him, which is a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, he narrowly avoided that hydrant. Yeah, it's really like, it's gotta be frustrating for Wraith because it feels like his best move to break hydrant sends behind him.
Yep. I mean, he did run in successfully with the up tilt, but, you know, looking looking pretty low on tournament life here as he sits
Yeah.
at 108. Just a little Pacman confirm away from death, but is tacking on a little bit of damage before he goes out.
He's getting there.
He's just getting there.
Slowly making his way downtown. Trying to walk fast.
I want to join, I just can't. But he's
Wow,
going to get hit
that
by that
apple time.
apple. Just kind of a little sniperoo there. But admirable effort. Sinji and loser side apparently not something to take lightly.
Yeah, he did like such a good job at just locking
geez.
down Wraith's
You're
options.
not
Like
Malagros.
Wraith just couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, he couldn't. Sinji effectively just shut him down, man. He shut him down good. And then that was that. But before we hop on out of here today, I do want to run a couple ads here. And I don't know if you want to take these, Hunk, but...
Yeah, I can take some of them. All right, so Forge this Saturday happening in the same venue. It is at... Actually, I don't know what time it starts, but it's 305 Bergen Turnpike, North Bergen, New Jersey, hosted by the wonderful Master Hand Gaming. There's a lot of great food around here. Highly recommended. Great venue. Very nice, cozy chairs.
Yeah, it's a good place, and it's such a good place that we're actually going to be back here for Collision. That's going to be coming April 18th and 19th, but it is in a different room from here. There is a whole big ballroom above this place that we're in now, this dedicated gaming space, and that is where Collision will be held. There's a couple bars up there, there's a big stage. I think there's like a VIP lounge. It's pretty cool. We haven't hosted anything up there yet, but that'll be a first for here. That is definitely something to look forward to, and if you're looking for more New Jersey monthlies, you could find the first Platinum Star Smash, which will be the second week of February. I do believe someone reached out about the first weekend, which is why we're not running then. In January, just too busy. A lot of tournaments. Amalgamation, which is Sinatra's tournament, kind of took the place of what Platinum Star would be.
Okay.
So we are pushing off to February just to be homies. And what else do we got here? Xeno Weeklies every single Wednesday. And this is the appropriate slide now with the appropriate address. You could go ahead and find that every single Wednesday. You already know. And if you're looking for more weeklies in New Jersey, of course, there's Fusion taking place for Spectrum Smash. Same time, same place, same everything basically, except for Collision Series is hosting that. So that is good. I don't know if Kelvin realizes that the address for his Twitch is incorrect on the top. I believe it's square 1 UNL. I could have that wrong, though. Not my slide. And then we've taken a little bit of a hiatus, but you'll find the new Gloves Off coming this week, actually. This is our very special podcast that we do once a week, both Koopa and myself, with the likes of Hazmat and a lot of other guests that join us every single week. We do have a... we are on Spotify now, so if you go to Spotify and search for Master Hand Gaming, you'll find us, and you can listen to everything. But in the meantime, that's it, Hunk. That's all I got, man.
All right, that was quite the tournament. Sinji definitely came back through losers. Doing it, he didn't even drop a game.
No, he did not. He did not drop
That
the
is
games.
quite insane.
But yes, that's gonna do it. Hunk, thank you so much for taking care of Grands there. I know you hopped in a game late, but it doesn't matter. You always do a good job. And we will see you on Saturday for Forge. And by the way, Forge is pre-registration only, so make sure you sign up like before tomorrow at noon, or else you might have to pay RJ like your firstborn child to get in bracket. But
Yeah.
with that, thank you, and we will see you on Saturday.